Stop scrolling for a moment and just listen, because what I'm about to share may sound impossible at first, but I promise it isn't. I have seen over 3,000 people try this exact same thing, and the results have been documented again and again. Just last Tuesday, a single mother named Maria was struggling. She was literally counting coins in her hand to buy groceries for her kids. She had only $12.73 to her name, and her rent was due in less than 48 hours. That night, feeling desperate, she whispered 4 specific numbers to herself before falling asleep. These are the same numbers I am about to share with you. When she woke up Thursday morning, she saw a voicemail waiting for her. At first, she thought it was bad news because the call came from a collections agency. But instead of demanding more money, they told her something unbelievable. They said a debt she had been paying off for 3 years had actually been settled already due to an accounting mistake. Not only did she no longer owe them anything, but they now owed her. They informed her that she was going to receive a refund of $4,847. Overnight, her life completely shifted. I know what you might be thinking. You may want to brush this off as coincidence, luck, or maybe even some strange miracle. But what if I told you that I have hundreds of emails and messages from people who tried this same method and got results just as dramatic? What if I told you that 127 people wrote to me saying they manifested the exact amount of money they had asked for within just 30 days? I have messages from couples who had been separated for years, and after using this same method, they found themselves back together again. All of this from whispering 4 numbers in the right way before falling asleep. If this sounds too incredible to be real, I understand your hesitation. But stay with me for a little while longer, because I want to show you exactly why this works. By the end of this explanation, you will know everything you need to test it for yourself tonight. And within 72 hours, you could have your own unbelievable story to share. Think for a moment about your dreams. Have you noticed how the most vivid dreams feel completely real while you are inside them? When you are dreaming, your subconscious doesn't question what's happening. It just accepts everything as true. That twilight state between being awake and falling asleep is the key to why this method works. That is when your subconscious mind is open and listening. The 4 numbers you are about to learn are not random. They are a way of speaking directly to your subconscious in that receptive state. The code is simple, 7284. At first glance, you might think this is just another numerology trick, but it's not about superstition or mystical powers. It's about understanding how your brain processes information when your conscious mind relaxes. One of the great teachers of manifestation, Neville Goddard, discovered that the state right before sleep is the most powerful time for planting ideas into your subconscious. He called it the state akin to sleep. It's that golden moment when your conscious mind, the part that doubts, analyzes, and argues, finally quiets down. That's when impressions sink deep into the subconscious and begin shaping your reality. The 4-number code works because it gives your drifting minds something to focus on as you fall asleep. It becomes an anchor, holding your attention on what you want rather than letting your thoughts scatter into worries or random images. Each number in the sequence carries a specific meaning that your subconscious recognizes. 7 represents completion, the sense that what you desire is already done, already whole, already complete. 2 represents unity, the connection between your inner vision and the outer reality. It is the bridge between imagination and experience. 8 represents infinity, the endless flow of abundance, a sign that what comes to you will not just appear once, but will continue to circulate through your life. 4 represents foundation, the solid structure that grounds your desire and makes it real in your world. When you whisper these numbers in sequence, 7284, you are programming your subconscious with a formula of manifestation. The stories of people who have used this method are inspiring. Sarah from Michigan told me she used the code while imagining a specific amount of money she needed for her daughter's surgery. Just 3 days later, her estranged brother called her unexpectedly. Out of nowhere, he offered her exactly the amount she had been visualizing, and he gave it as a gift. Mark, a software developer who was stuck in a job he hated, used the numbers each night while picturing himself in a role that brought him excitement and joy. Within 2 weeks, a recruiter contacted him with an opportunity that matched his vision almost perfectly, including the salary he had dreamed about. Then there's Lisa, who had been suffering from chronic pain for years. She used the numbers each night while imagining herself moving freely without discomfort. Over time, her doctors noticed her condition improving dramatically, even though they couldn't explain it. This isn't about magic spells. It's about method. It's a specific way of communicating with the subconscious part of your mind, the part that actually shapes how your life unfolds. The process is straightforward. Before you even go to bed, decide clearly what you want. Be specific. Don't just say you want money. Imagine yourself holding it. Don't just say you want love. Picture yourself feeling the warmth of another hand in yours. Don't just say you want health. See yourself moving with energy and freedom. Once you know what you want, prepare your space. Dim the lights and make your room feel peaceful. This isn't just about sleeping, it's about creating. When you're ready, lie down comfortably and take slow, deep breaths. Let your body become heavy and relaxed. Then bring your chosen scene into your mind. Don't watch it as if it's happening to someone else in a movie. Step into it and live it. Feel it with all your senses until it becomes so vivid that it feels like a memory instead of imagination. While you are holding that scene in your mind, begin whispering the code 7284. Say it slowly and rhythmically, letting each number sink deeper. Keep repeating it until the line between imagination and reality begins to blur. If you fall asleep while whispering the numbers, that's perfect, because your last conscious thought will be sealed into your subconscious. When you wake up the next day, don't frantically check your phone or bank account. The seed needs time to grow. Within 72 hours, start paying attention to the little things. Notice unexpected conversations, sudden ideas, or coincidences that feel too perfect to be random. Sometimes your desire arrives directly, and sometimes it comes through a series of events that guide you exactly where you want to go. I understand that 4 numbers might sound too simple to create such life-changing results, but often the simplest tools are the most powerful. Your subconscious doesn't need complexity. It needs clarity, consistency, and emotion. Tonight, when your head touches the pillow, you have a choice. You can drift into random thoughts and dreams, or you can guide your mind toward the reality you truly want to live. The numbers are 7284. The method is what I have explained. The only question is, what are you going to bring into your life with this code? If this resonates with you, and you want to keep learning practical techniques like this, ones you can use immediately rather than just theories, then stay connected. I share new practices every week, and some of my best teachings go to those who stay close. Many people write to me with their results, and I love hearing every story. Remember, your reality isn't fixed. It's fluid. It can shift at any moment, and you have more power over it than you've ever realized. Tonight, whisper the code, hold your vision, and let your subconscious do the rest. Sweet dreams, and may your manifestations be even sweeter.